dudes, I'm Hilah, and today on Hilah Cooking, I'm going to show you my new favorite oatmeal cookie recipe. This one has apples in it and toffee bits, and it's a borderline kind of like cookie slash granola bar because of the apples and everything. I think, you know, you could, in maybe some universe, say it's healthy enough for breakfast. I don't know, maybe you could. It sure does go good with coffee. That's what I'm telling you. Okay. We're going to start out with creaming some butter. This is just butter that's kind of been out on the counter for about an hour just to get nice and soft. So kind of a medium speed. Just trying to kind of fluff it up, incorporate a little bit of air into it. Okay, that looks good. And now we're going to add some brown sugar, and a little tip. You'll notice this brown sugar looks a little bit weird. I realized too late that I actually was almost out of brown sugar. So what I did was just the right amount of white sugar to make up the difference, and then added a tablespoon of molasses. So I actually did a quarter cup of brown sugar and then a half cup of white sugar with a tablespoon of molasses. So it's a good trick to remember if, you know, during baking season when you tend to kind of run out of things a lot. So molasses and sugar makes brown sugar. There you go. Tip trick. So just cream this together until it's smooth and fluffy. Smooth and fluffy. Never mind. Okay, that looks good. So there's no lumps of brown sugar. Everything's mixed up together. It kind of looks like very wet sand or mud. And now we can add an egg and our vanilla. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Bloop. Get that combined. All right, and then once this is kind of smooth, I'm gonna turn the heat down, or turn the speed down to low, and just kind of scoop this is all my dry ingredients: baking soda, baking powder, flour, and my herbs and spices. Not herbs, just spices. Just add this slowly, just so it doesn't like splatter everywhere. And if you wanted to, you could use whole wheat flour and make these actually pretty healthy. And we can add our oatmeal the same way. And I'm just using rolled oats. Obviously you don't want to use like steel cut oats because those are like little rocks, but rolled oats or quick oats are fine. And then some diced apple. I'm using a Gala apple because that's what I like and that's what I have on hand, but a Granny Smith apple would be great too. Pretty much any kind of apple you like, those mixed in. And then some toffee bits. And you can buy these in a bag like where your chocolate chips and stuff are. If you can't find them for some reason, you can get one of those like a Heath bar or a Score bar, those chocolate covered toffee bars. Put it in the freezer for like 30 minutes to get it really hard, and then leave it in the package and just smash it on the counter like you're trying to kill it. And it'll break into a bunch of pieces and you can use that instead. So a little bit of those. This looks great. And if you wanted to add some walnuts, you could do that too, or some pecans would be good. And then we're ready to portion. So I've just got a baking sheet here, and I've just lined it with some parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper, you can just lightly oil your baking sheet a little bit. I really like using parchment paper, especially when it's holiday time and I'm gonna be like baking cookies all day, because when they're done, you can just let them cool just enough to touch the paper and then lift the whole thing off. And you have your baking sheet ready to use again. So it saves a little bit of time. And you can also reuse parchment paper 3 or 4 times. So I'm just gonna, maybe like a tablespoon size blobs. Okay, awesome. Just gonna put these in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. All right, these are done. Still kind of soft in the middle. The edges are getting toasty. So you just want to cool them off on a rack. I'm just going to transfer all these over here. Man, I can smell the melty toffee. Okay, these are so hot, but I'm going to try one anyway. Look at that. Nice. So when these cool off, they're going to get a little bit chewy, you know, like a good oatmeal cookie in my opinion. But right now they're a little bit cakey just because they're so warm. But I'm going to go ahead and taste it for you. These cookies are so awesome, you guys. Oh my God, look how big my eyes are. It's true. So these are just so good. They're cinnamon and they're almost like an apple cinnamon muffin or something with the toffee chunks in there. It's really, really good, and it makes your house smell delicious. So I hope you try it. If you have any questions, leave them below in the comments. I'll get to them as soon as I can over at Hilah Talking. And you can find printable recipe at hilahcooking.com. And also, if you have any other favorite cookies, you can leave those in the comments too. I'd love to hear what y'all like to eat. So thanks for watching and have a great day. And eat them cookies. Eat them cookies. Cookies is good for you. That's not true. That's not true. Cookies are not that good for you, but they're good tasting.